Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Vintage Craft. So in this one, I actually shot all the footage before I'm shooting this intro, so it's a little bit disjointed. Um, but basically, we got a couple things we're gonna do today. The first thing, we're probably gonna jump into our zoo from a couple episodes ago. I got a couple of our wolves in and got that kind of figured out, so I thought that was something we could check out quick. And then we're going to do a bunch of building around the base today. So stay tuned for that. Okay, so I think I got this track laid out. And if all works well, we should have our first two dogs in the zoo. So let's see what we got here, I guess. Make sure our first one goes before we start the second one. It's a real pain taking, tracks and dogs and that through the nether. Perfect, it lands in water. Should be good to go. Let's break him out of here, I guess. Oh, he probably could have drowned there. Oh, we're good. He didn't drown and he is home. Alright, so Scooby's in. One more for the moment. Let's see if we can get Astro to come in just the same way. And then we will go search for two more. Alright. Looks like we've got 3 of our dogs in here now. We had 4, but we had an unfortunate accident, and we now have to find another Astro. He didn't make it. He actually fell in the water and drowned, and yeah, he was still in the minecart, and I didn't save him in time. So anyways, that's what we're gonna do for now. We've got 4 wolves in our containment, and I think that completes it for now anyways. So let's get back. Okay, I'm back down here in our storage room, and in previous episodes I kind of showed you guys how I built this. Now, we're not going to do any work here today, but I just kind of wanted to show you what I've done recently. So, a quick run through of how it worked before. So basically we put our items here that we wanted to sort, which are going to go up our item stream, our bubble stream, whatever. They're going to go across through our system of bulk storage, and if they don't go in there, they're going to make their way down here. Now previously I just had a catch-all chest here, but I put storage system in, and I wanted to kind of show you guys what happens here. So basically these chests are set up to receive items, right? So currently I'm using diorite or ender pearls to block empty slots, but all these other slots are what we're expecting to be put in here. So this will place hold, and collect new items as they come in. These are all blocked up right now with whatever items I want, so we can make adjustments as we go. So anything that doesn't go into these slots right now is going to come over here and end up in this chest. And this is basically just going to tell me, hey, there's no slot assigned to these things, and that'll help us, determine what we want in here, as well as any extra nonsense that we don't need in here. Now, initially I had a shulker box here, and whenever you break a shulker, these ones that are empty, they go inside, and they get sent through the system. And I had about 6 shulkers go through, and they weren't coming out anywhere, and I could not figure out for the life of me why. And then I realized, a shulker can't go into a shulker, so it was sitting inside here forever. And it was quite funny to realize. So make sure you guys realize that shulkers can't go inside of shulkers. So the way the system works, this is completely 100% a Tango Tech design. So if you want to see the full details on how to build this, he's got a video. I just followed it exactly how it is. There's no point in messing around with a good thing. So basically what this does is there's a clock here with a pulse extender, and basically whenever an item enters this dropper, it's going to trigger the system. And you can see it's pulsing now, and what happens is it triggers our clock, triggers our pulse extenders, and it starts sending items up the drop elevator here, all the droppers. You can see stuff was going through there. It goes up one side, then it comes down right here. So it comes down one side, then it goes through the system over to this side and does the same thing. And now the extender helps so that way when all the items are going through, it stays on long enough to send the last item all the way through. Then when they're done there, they come down again, this side and go out this chest. So you could extend it, you know, another one if you wanted or whatever. Now, the problem with this system is a ton of hoppers. And we're supposed to be limited to hoppers on this server, but I kind of ignored it for now. So if I get in trouble or something, you know, I'll take them out. But it works really well. One of the issues this system has, though, is because of all the lighting updates with the torches and the redstone, you have to make sure you spam torches through here. You want this to be 100% lit up. If it's not, you get major frame issues. This is one of the issues with having this stuff on a server. So if you ever do something like this, make sure you torch every empty spot. Like I could probably torch up these all kinds of extra spots in here. I just haven't yet, but it's not causing any lag so far. As you can see, I've been standing here this whole time. It's been working, and we're not getting anything for frame issues or whatever. So moving on from that, we're done in this area for today. I'm blocking this up so that way we don't actually have mobs or something in there that I haven't lit up or something. And what we're actually going to do is we're going to come up here and we're going to start adding some buildings to our town. It's been a long time since we've done anything, so we're going to do that today. Basically, I've already laid out the plan. I took out the fence that we had here. I'm going to have to rip this down and move it to a better spot. But what we're going to do is we're going to simply start with this layout. So this is going to be one building, even though currently it's two. I think the entrance is going to go here. We're going to put glass across here, and it's probably going to be like a tailor or something. It's going to be a shop of some kind. And then we'll redo the back here. So I'm going to grab some materials, and I'll be back, and we will build something. Okay, so I got everything I think I need. And we're going to do, obviously we're going to do the buildings the same way we've done these ones, but I've never shown you guys how I've built these. So I'm going to give you kind of a quick rundown of how I learned to do these. What we're going to do is we're going up 4 on the spruce logs all the way around. This is where our, if I could click, wow. This is where our first floor goes. Now, you can use varying heights, obviously, but I'm using 4 on this one. It's the same height as this side. We go across all of these. And these are basically like our support beam. Whoa, that was weird. My button stuck or something. I started auto moving. Okay, let's take this down. We're gonna go through here, and we'll probably put wood there. Cross beam here, another one there. So this will outline our door frame. And those will connect. So that should be kind of cool. It's kind of a unique shape. We might... No, I want to leave this like that. So we can push this back, make it a straight wall. But curves and stuff make this look way nicer, right? So we'll leave it like this for now. So then, on all these spots, we want to do these sticky out bits. And basically these are... I'm having so much trouble clicking today. Oops. I swear, one of these times it'll be good. Here's a bit trickier, but we're gonna go just how we've been doing. We'll fill this spot with something else after. So we're gonna do the similar thing that we've been doing on this building, where we bring down a spruce fence with a stair. And we're gonna do that all the way around. It adds just a little extra to the build. So let me do this really quick, and I will be right back. Okay, so I got all these in. I took a couple out. Normally I would do them here as well, but it gets a little too much. So on this one I want to try to change it up a bit. So I've also added all the cobblestone, which basically just indicates where the windows are going to go. So any 3x3 for sure, you want to leave a spot in the center for a window. These ones, we're going to try to do like a bay window design. I think if we use, I'm not sure it's going to work, but we're going to try it. If we use 2 full blocks and 2 the panes on the sides, it might make it look kind of curved. Either that or 2 full a pane. We'll see in a bit here. Now I haven't done the doorway yet. What I did do though is push this, like I said, I pushed it back a block. And now from the outside it looks kind of strange because obviously that's at ground level. But I think if we put like a a small garden type thing here, similar to how we did up there. Maybe we can do that here, and it'll be like a nice kind of feature. So the other thing I did is basic floor. Now, from here, we'll start building up. So what I'm going to do is on these sticky outy things, we're going to start going up 4 blocks again. I'm going to build this up, and pillar across will be the same thing. It'll be just going to temp block that. We'll go across. I'm going to learn how to click today, I swear. And then it'll be the same thing. We'll do the sticky bits. And what this will do is, because we didn't do it on like the main part up, it'll add a little bit of depth coming outwards. And then we'll do, you know, probably the same thing here as we did down here, and make it look interesting. So I'm going to do this all the way around. It'll probably take me a few minutes, and I will come back when I'm all done. I kind of just had an idea over here that I'll just kind of show you guys first. And I don't know how we're going to approach this quite yet, but say this is like a tailoring shop or whatever, right? So you come in, my pillaring, you come in and you have like the building, right? But there's really no need to have a tailoring shop this big, like with an upstairs and everything. So I think it'd be cool to like do like an apartment or something up there. So you could either do like a walkway up the side or up the back. We could probably do it actually over on this side. Maybe up here and do like some steps down or something. And then do like a balcony off the back or something maybe. So I've put these kind of like interesting, to make for an interesting look on the outside. I did have fences a second ago. There they are. Whoa, throwing stuff off the balcony. So I'm going to put fences across here. And we might do like flower gardens or something on the outside. I'm not too sure. And we're going to start putting our walls in on this upper level. So I'm going to use red terracotta to start. I think that would look kind of cool. So here we'll go... what's the best way to do this? We might actually do something like that. And then fill the front. Yeah, I like that. That looks pretty cool. So we're going to have to go like this and like that, though. I like how that looks. What we could do if we really wanted to is bring this out one more. No, I don't like that. Never mind. Never mind. Yeah, that looks out pretty good. And then if we do fences, let's see how this looks. Yeah, I really like how that looks. So to do the roofs, they're kind of a little bit tricky. So you gotta kind of decide the height of your roofs. But doing it in this style, basically what you do is you put on these 3. We're gonna do 3 peaks, or a single peak, but like 3 what do you call it? The archways. There's a word for it. I don't know what it is. On these ones, we're going to do them 3 wide. So basically, you go up 2 here, and then up 1 there. And we'll cut out this one, and this one. And then when we put our terracotta, we go up, and we block these holes. Basically. Do I have enough logs up here? Did I? I don't think so. So let me just show you guys this real quick, and then I'll do a bunch more work, and I'll come back and do a last little bit of detailing. I can't talk. I can't jump. Can't click. It's been a rough day. Okay, so from here, what you want to do is you want to take all these spruce logs, and basically you want to go across with this one. You want to connect all these. Now, a lot of this will get cut out after. Now, when you connect this side, what you're going to want to do is you go from here, and you want to connect it to the one that's on the same level. right? So it'd be like that. So one more. And what did I just do? Oh, this is supposed to go like that. Right, now, when we're done this, basically what's going to happen is we're not going to use this method. We're going to use probably a wood method. And, hello? We're going to put stairs across here. Now our stairs, I'm just going to give you a quick example. Our stairs are going to go like this, but we're going to overhang them by 1. And we'll do like a peak. We'll probably do either an outline. We might end up actually doing a terracotta style. I don't know yet. I'm gonna figure this out in a minute. But you do an overhang all the way around. And then these spots here are where you fill in your, like I say, you wanted to do it the opposite way, for instance. You would fill these in and go all the way around. And it would give you that look, right? The one thing about this is it's a lot of resources, but there's no mob spawning because they're on stairs. If you do it on a terracotta, you kind of have to worry a little bit, but it's not too big of a deal. But so basically, I'm going to do that. I'm going to fill the rest of this roof in. When we do these sides here, what will happen is we'll figure out what's going to go across the center, and then it'll connect across. So these will probably get all cut out. But I'm going to do this, and I will bring you guys back when I'm just about to finish, and we'll go from there. Okay, so I think I got this building mostly done. Basically, I think it looks okay, you know? Stupid. Okay, so what the idea is, these are just temporary in here. I kind of thought it'd be cool to do like a tailor down here, you know, some armor stands, whatever. Put some leather armor on so you can see it through the window. So you can see now, looking at this type of window, it kind of gives it that like bowed out look. And even if I switch the texture pack real quick, which I'll just do. So here it is in the default texture pack. You can, same idea. You can definitely tell it has that bowed out look. And you can see the whole thing translates really well between the two texture packs, which is why I like to use that pack really. Because it looks pretty good. The only thing that I don't like is these trapdoors, the oak trapdoors. Just because of the holes in them. But the spruce ones I think are too dark. So I thought while I had this texture pack on, I'd ask you guys a question. So, this spot right here, I started making some changes. This whole room is all stone, and it needs to have some color and some difference in it and stuff. And I thought, what can we do to like these pillars to like change them? So, I've got these blocks here, and they're actually furnaces that are just placed backwards. Do I have one? Yeah, so you can see it's just the backside of a furnace, right? And they still function like a furnace. So in the default texture pack, it looks interesting. In this one, it looks really nice with the little bit of wood. Adds kind of a nice texture to it. And I thought that'd be really cool to use. So I want your guys' opinion on that. Obviously, because it's different between the texture packs, right? So people are going to see this a little bit differently. It's the one block that changes quite dramatically between the two texture packs. But I think this looks really cool. Anyways. Okay, so then around the back, I decided to put stairs up. So I kind of took the window out that was here, and I made this like little storage room, which I think is kind of a cool touch. This needs to be a window still, which actually I think I have glass. I do. I'm still kind of working on the idea of how this should look, so it's not fully finished. Then we went with some, you know, backdoor entrance up here, and basically just these are all temp blocks. I actually just employed a couple of people on the server. Abigail and Maddie are going to, Maddie Links, I believe is how you say it, are going to do some design work for all of our interiors. They're going to test it out and see what they can do it. They have some cool ideas, and I think, you know, an outside perspective would be awesome. So she actually wants to turn this into a bookstore, which I think would be a great idea with the vaulted ceiling and everything. And I decided to leave these kind of like open air up top, as well as this. I'm not going to put glass here. This was kind of a cool, like, just, you know, access to the city type of thing. think that's a pretty cool way it turned out. I didn't use planks or anything on the roof. I went with the same roof as this building, which I think kind of connects the two. The red is cool, but I think we need more of like a cohesive color as we go. Because this one, like, there's 3 red. This one's cyan. That one's white, I think. And this one, oh, it's just the roof. But again, it's the gray roof, which gray ink sucks to make. It's such a pain. Something I have left to do is I want to put a tree here somewhere and kind of not block the view, but like shape the view a little bit. Because like as you run through here, you kind of get this like enclosed feeling, but it kind of makes you focus on what's coming. And I think it would look cool doing that over here as well. Because like you don't want this to be the focal point, but you want to be able to see out into the ocean. And right now it's too wide open, and it feels incomplete right here. So the only thing I wanted to do really quick that I think would be kind of cool, and we're going to use purple for now, because this is going to be like a tailor. What I want to do is make like a clothesline type of thing. I forget I don't know how you'd actually call it, but where like wool will hang down and go across this building to this one, and then another one will go from over here to another building, which I'm going to put here. I think we're going to do a small house right here. I'm going to dig this out and do a small house back here, I think. So I'm not sure how this is going to quite work, but I'm going to give it a try. I guess I can show you guys how I jump and fall. And then I'll show you guys how I actually do these roofs. So, like I said before, it's outlined in stairs, and then these are all just stairs facing the one direction, which kind of gives this unique shape. And then where I had all the spruce wood before that we put in, you just put on top of it, put your terracotta or stairs or slabs, whatever you want to use, and it kind of fills it. The only bad thing is these are all spawning spots, obviously, but I don't think we have a big worry about that, honestly. It hasn't affected us on these buildings yet. No creepers have dropped on me and got the jump on us yet, so for now I'm okay with it. The only way you could do it that I think is cool is if you do the stair method like that, and then put fences across the top. Looks really cool. But I don't think it fits every building doing that, and I kind of want to change it up, right? So anyways, yeah, I think this is too low on this side. It'd be cool to have it like hang down and go back up. But the idea is there, you know, it kind of gives that like hanging, not clothing, but like banner almost look. If we do another one going up this way, I'm gonna have to play with this and figure it out. For now, I'm just gonna leave it like that, but I'll adjust it and we'll see what happens. It's really confusing. Anyways, for the moment, while I'm figuring this out, I recently recorded some footage of the Valentine's Day present we gave to Royal Majesty. So we're going to meet up with him, and we're going to check that out right now. Okay, so we're just running out here to Royal Majesty's place. We're going to check out the gift we left him. He said it was cool if we came and seen the walls fall, so I thought, let's go check this out. Unfortunately, he doesn't have a mic, though. So we're going to have to do... Unfortunately, can't talk to him. Alright, let's see where he's at here. There he is. We'll have to just talk to him and see you. Alright, I'm going to set up here and just see what happens. Oh, that turned out super cool. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's too cool. So here's the statue in full form. Obviously there's stuff floating there or whatever, but that's cool. Sweet. All right, we'll get back to it. So I think I've got this figured out now. I removed that banner that was up there, kind of put it over here, and I think it has a lot better feel to it now. from a distance, it looks pretty cool. We'll do another one off the other side, kind of going in the other direction. So I started putting a layout here. I'm just trying to think of what works best. Because it's so far away from the path right here, and I want this path to kind of curve this way a little bit. I don't know if I should bring this out, or... So I'm just trying to figure out this building. The other thing I did is I just went through and, you know, did some decoration like we normally do. Leaves, vines, etc. This tree, I grew a dark oak tree, and it had to have been the derpiest tree I've ever seen in my life. I was going to record it, and I totally forgot to. But it grew up on the side of this building, and it was completely flat right here. But it overhang up against this building. So there was like 6 blocks of just leaves, and it was totally flat. So I had to, you know, customize it a little bit, but it was quite humorous. Anyways, one other thing that I did, I came down here, and we haven't really talked about this area much, but I want to do some more dock work. And at one time, I had started putting buildings down here. So I just kind of made a small retaining wall for now. Like, we got to fix this because this looks really odd. But I hadn't really figured out how I wanted to do this. And at one time, I had a building here dug in the side, and I had one here. And I definitely want to use this one. So, I mean, I don't know if you guys ever played Dungeons & Dragons, but no matter what campaign you ever run in Dungeons & Dragons, there's always a CD bar on a harbor where you get a bunch of your quests from or whatever. There's always something, you know, that's where you meet the pirate or whatever. So I thought this would be kind of a cool area. So I'd like to like dig this back and put like a bar here. We can put like a pool table type thing down here. Water feature. What else? We could put like a little hotel room thing. I don't know. But I'd like to do this into a bar. Now, the reason that I stopped working on this initially is because right through here you can see we're in our base. So it's like we don't have any room to go back. We can go back a couple blocks. Like, what? 2? Not many. So I'm gonna have to like figure this out. This might be as far back as it can go. And that's kind of why I stopped working on it, because I didn't know what I wanted to do. We can go this way as far as we want. It's just this and this we can't do much with. But other than that, you know, I might keep this dock kind of how it is and maybe just build it out. I wanted to try, like, maybe there was, like, put a building on the dock, but we don't really need another warehouse. We have one. There's no point in doing multiple. And I think it'd be kind of cool to, like, utilize the space underneath the town. Especially since we're going to have tons over here. What is a zombie? Yeah. Skeleton in gold armor. Enchanted gold armor. Come on. Oh, really? That's right. I don't know why I'm grabbing this. It's pretty much useless. What did he have? Oh, protection. Nothing important, so let's just litter that in the water there. Anyways, guys, I think that's probably what I'm going to call this episode today. I don't know if this is going to be a long one or a short one or what. But I've been a little restricted on time lately, so I wanted to make sure I got something. But I think we should be good. So, yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. And if you did, feel free to hit that like button, subscribe, share, all that stuff. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you.